Welcome back everyone, Terrace here. Today we're going to be continuing our Final Fantasy XVI playthrough. Pick up where we left off last time. Pretty much we did what side quests we could do at the time. Found some of the monsters. Then we did the main storyline. Beat the hell out of the Titan guy, Hugo Kupka, I think is his name. Ended up chopping his hands off, and then somebody else came in and took him away. So we'll pick up there. So we did that. We got back to our base here, and then we didn't actually do anything else since then. Pretty much we saved and called it right there. It's all right. Let's see what we got going on. Don't know why some of the stuff. Oh, wait, we got lots of stuff. We don't need any of this. What about abilities? Because now we have the rock guy's stuff. See, block enemy attacks when a guard is timed perfectly. Square can be used to launch up to 3 counter attacks. Interesting. Punch forwards, hold button to wind up attack further. Yeah, I don't really care about that. Slam a fist to the ground, dealing damage to all enemies within range. Hold button to increase range. Can be used in midair. Interesting. It's a lot of punches. I don't know what we want to use. So we have these 3, but I mean, this is only 2 and 3. This is good for melting stam. I do like that. I like having this to yank enemies towards me. So maybe we'll master something to throw on here instead of Wicked Wheel. Maybe I'll master this and put this up here. I think, maybe. Okay, pile drive. Let's master that. Go back and let's put pile drive up there. Because I don't really like blind justice. Got Judgment Bolt, which does lots of damage, which is good for after they're stunned. So maybe we put Titan here. That's a lot of points to finish mastering that, though. Well, we can take the points back from this. So we don't need that. Don't do that, so we don't need the points into this. Don't do that. What else? Don't do Rook's Gambit. Why do we got points in there? If we're not doing Wicked Wheel, we don't need those points. Same thing here, we don't need points into that. I do like Upheaval. Don't really care for that one. So let's put Upheaval on this. And I just want to spend the points to master this and throw this. Does 4 and 3, 4 and 2. Oh wait, I didn't even have it upgraded, so I can't master that. Okay, so mind on that. Maybe I just do that ability? I don't know, I don't know. Let's see, increases range and number of hits, allows assignment. I'll just do that for now. Until I get more ability points. Okay, Mastery increases limit break gauge gain upon blocking an attack. Sure. This is Claw Rain? Yeah, I think. So I won't need to master this at the moment. What's this do when I master it? Adds a third limit break gauge. Alright. Might have to save up for 2,000 to master limit break thing. But I think that's probably fine at the moment. Got Rising Flame, Scarlet Cyclone. Those moves stayed the same. Still got this because it helps melt Stam. This does pretty good against the Stam. That'll do good against... Okay. So I got that move and this move are the main moves to do once they're broke. Okay. I think that's fine. I think that'll be good. Map. Okay, for some reason I can't check the map here. There we go. I was pressing the wrong button because I'm dumb. What do you want? Oh, we got a new one. Muddy Murder. Hawks Cry Cliff Rosaria. Rumors spreading throughout the southern reaches of Rosaria of a pool of opalescent ooze that has been sighted in the moors and meadows of the region. While it resembles naught but a puddle of strange sludge from a distance, any man or beast that draws too close is met with masses of slimy hands that drag their prey into a gaping, grinning maw. Is this what we want for our children? Alright, that got dark. Hawks Cry Cliff Rosaria. I still gotta find Minotaur. West of Rhiannon's Ride. Oh, let's go check everything first. Do I have anything here?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
I don't think so. Yeah, I need another
Best of luck
90.
out there, Sid.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive.
Okay, let's check all the
The
stuff.
Littlings have been up to their old tricks again. Drawing on it. Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
Do I need potions? I can't
Don't
remember.
just stand there gawping.
Oh, she's got nothing new for me. I mean, there's some of this stuff, but I mean, I don't really care about any of that. Same thing with those. Okay, so I do need a couple
You'd
potions.
better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Oops, sell that.
Got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much.
Alright,
Finished, are you?
fair enough. Let's get that dot off of this.
It's over. Right? Sid has not.
Back, are ya?
Did you do anything here? Yeah, it's all garbage. That's what I already have on. So I need a gelatinous mass and a scarletite to make those. I'll reinforce. Can't.
Got it.
Alright.
Fine.
Nothing down there. Okay, got State of the Realm, and I got my little scroll thing in my room. Homecoming. Apologize for what happened at Rosalith. I fear what might have been had not you, Gav, and Torgal fought so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most, and for that I shall forever be grateful. Seeing the city I had once come to know as my home reduced to flame and rubble has left me with much sadness in my heart, but the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. Alright. Okay. Good for it. her.
And how may I assist you today?
Allow me to educate you.
Study it well, Clive.
Okay. Let's try to find these monsters, if they let me teleport. Probably should check that first, but... Okay, west of Rhiannon's Ride, Rosaria. I mean, I guess it don't really matter. Whoop. See Rosaria's Ride anywhere. Does it have to be zoomed in more? I don't think so. At the dim. East Pool. Broken Hill. Oh wait. Rhiannon's Ride. West of here would be somewhere in here? So maybe we teleport here, go up and take a quick look, see if we can find the Minotaur. I think I'm gonna do that. Worst comes to worst is we still can't find him. And if we still can't find him, who cares? It is what it is. Eventually we'll run into him.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Okay. Well, I guess we found him. Oh, that was easy. How could we not find him last time? Oh, I think I misread, that's why.
So close to the end.
Oh shit. Did a double. Ow.
Well done, Torgal. Too slow.
Well, at least that stops him in his tracks. Ow.
That's better.
Okay, that doesn't seem to do great.
Too slow.
Oh shit, he did a multi-hit. And clearly if you get caught by one, you're just fucked.
Nice try.
Jesus, that rock move takes forever.
Come on.
To cool down, like Jesus Christ.
Too slow. Too slow.
Kill him? Yeah, it did. Yeah, I don't know about that move. It takes so long for the cooldown.
Well, the locals will sleep easier without him at their gate.
I mean, it seems to do like good damage, lots of damage, but I think being able to break their stam and do that more often technically is quicker. I think, because yeah, that move just, I don't know. I think those moves are powerful, but with as slow as they are, I don't know if it's worth it. Let's find a different move, I think. Move that's quicker, maybe. Because we'll put maybe pile drive down there. And up here we'll find something else up there. Take all my points back from that. I mean, this is 3 and 3. It's 3 and 2, 1 and 2. It's 3 and 3, but I think the same thing. I think it has super long freaking cooldown. Rook's Gambit's 2 and 2. I mean, that seems to be a good move for breaking stam. But I don't know. Maybe we'll give it a shot. Oops. So we'll just use green for breaking stamina. And then use these moves for damage. Yes. I mean, that's 2 and 3. I don't know. Whatever. We'll go with that at the moment.
Jill
Test that out, see how that works.
can I do for you? Go on then.
Let's refill on potions.
You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
And let's go try to find that slime.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Not all of the nobles made it out alive. Kupka and his men had their fun.
Okay. Let's see. Hawk's Cry Cliff, Rosaria. Broken Hilt. Dim. Green Sheaves. Just looking to see if we see Hawk something or other. Oh, Hawk's Cry Cliff. Alright.
Let's go. Faster!
I already forget kind of what it says, but I think it said something about a pool. So I'm assuming head towards the water. Maybe not.
Thanks, girl.
Oh. Land Prince, rank A. I don't think we've had a rank A yet.
Thought you'd take us unawares, did you? Nice try.
That's not what I want to do. I want to do this. That doesn't seem to be doing shit to his life, or to his stam.
slow. Rise! I needed that.
Can't see with my own tornado in the way. But it seems to be doing work on his stam, so. Ow. Ow.
It's all ready.
Oh shit.
That's better.
Did a lot of damage.
Nice try. Well done, Tom.
Perfect. Alright. Got him done. I'm assuming I got ooze. Maybe? Maybe not. Let's make my bracelet. Yeah. Wait, I don't have... I still need one of the other things. I don't remember where we got that other thing.
Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was.
Okay. Got that dead.
Is it business or pleasure?
Just refilling my potions.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Clive. So, what'll it be?
Because yeah, I already made that. Need to make this scarletite.
And how am I meant to do that then? Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it. And?
Yeah, I don't know where I got a scarletite. Obtained by defeating the Flan Prince. Yeah, I don't know where I got one from. Because I could replay a mission if there was a specific creature or specific thing I got it from. but I don't remember
Jill
where I got it
looked
from.
white as a sheet when they brought her.
Probably should have paid more attention.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks.
Oh well. Is what it
All the
is.
nobles made it out alive. Kupka and his men
Oh
had
wait,
fun with more than a few.
I can check Encyclopedia Dude. Bestiary. See if it tells like what things drop. I forgot about that.
Tome says he's looking for books about Torgal. I know.
How good it is to see you, Clive. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it.
And we can get all the red dots off while we're here. Okay, bestiary. Oh, does it not? Damn. Doesn't say what they drop. Alright, well, that sucks. I want that idea. Oh well, let's get the red dots out of here, I guess. Oh. Yeah, that's a bummer.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Okay, well, it was a good idea while it lasted.
Holmes is gonna look into what happened to Torgal for us. You make sure he's not hurting himself doing, well, whatever the fuck it is he did.
Alright, let's just turn this quest in, I guess. I don't think that
I
gave
wasn't
me enough
expecting you back so
green.
soon. Your benefactors are a
Nope.
generous lot.
At 255, so I still need 40 more. And nothing. Nothing new here.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Oh, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and our other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is.
Who the fuck are you
Alright,
now?
Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Accent's
Mid.
familiar.
When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvass in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right,
Jesus,
you win.
firecracker.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Right? Fucking comes in like a fucking whirlwind.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill.
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
Of course she did.
Little...
Clive walks away.
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
When I get my hands
Who the fuck is Mid?
Ah, my favorite pupil. We met under curious circumstances.
During my time at the university, I returned to my lecture hall to collect some notes and discovered Mid crouched under the lectern, sketching some design or other by candlelight. It transpired that she had fashioned a key and had been using my classroom as her own secret study, a place of quiet refuge from the overzealous tutors and the like.
Naturally.
I insisted she leave, but Mid, being Mid, she refused to take no for an answer, and before I knew it, I had not only allowed her to continue her late-night studies, but had agreed to take her on as a pupil into the bargain. Though I soon wished I hadn't, her refusal to defer to authorities was no less evident in my lectures. Was this my reward for years of painstaking study, I wondered, to be teased and tormented by some oil-stained stripling who seemed to delight in my discomfort?
Still.
Our time together was not entirely disagreeable, not least because it was she who unearthed the plot against my life and encouraged you to come and whisk me away to safety. And so I came to take refuge in your base of operations just as she once did in mine. Okay.
Allow me
Does
to
that help me
educate
figure
you.
out who the hell she is?
Of course.
She show up here? I don't see her anywheres.
The state of the realm is
All right.
ever-changing, Clive.
Just go talk to her, I guess. Maybe that'll help figure out who the hell she is.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now.
Wait,
Right.
is she Sid's daughter?
I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
I
Who
thought
else?
Vivian was his daughter. Same hair color, same skin color.
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now, you know if I need out else.
Alright.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Basically, I need a smith, a merchant, and someone who can work wood.
Alright. Actually, I could go this way.
Sid's gonna chop off Kupka's head this time.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you? Must be
Oh yeah, she's
How's
a
it coming
frickin'...
along?
She's just a bundle of energy.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What does it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools. Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done. If I ever am.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
Ooh, I can't wait to see what Mid's going to build us this time.
Oh, that's somebody that's optimistic.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank
That's
you.
super nice of her.
That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Let's see if who? How's he look? Oh. Alright.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
Do with a good oil in this, could?
Should be enough to... How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd
Fair
gladly
enough.
spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest.
Yeah, the one that fixed the bridge.
Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Fair enough. Hey, Martha, we need to steal your blacksmith, or your carpenter for a while. You don't mind, do you? Better not.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Are the ruins of Cressida. Alright. I'll have a fast travel point. So we are running. Luckily, we have a Kokobo.
Fly, Ambrosia.
All right.
Stuck on a rock. It's the right, yes it is.
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
Well, that was easy
That's
enough.
the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Right?
Thank you kindly. And take care.
Mop up all these freaking creatures, and you can build us a workshop. Sounds like a fair enough plan. Or deal.
This shouldn't take long.
We got left just this one. Nope, nope, something else. Ow. always forget that it does like a second attack. Hey, that block is awesome for these things. Hey, leveled up again.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's onto your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
Yeah, fair enough. Build your monsters, say your piece, explore around here.
Little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
I'm assuming there'll be a chest somewhere. Okay, nothing in the wagon. Okay, I didn't even see that. I was just trying to jump up on boxes. That's pretty funny. There's another one of those like cratery type areas with all this white stuff around. Assuming at some point there's gonna be like battles here to do in all these like crater areas. There's a chest.
Ma? Pa? I'm sorry I ain't been back to see you in so long, but I got some news for you. I'm to be wed.
Hey, he's getting married. Congratulations. I know you're having a moment, but it is what it is. Alright. Let's head back to base. Hey, they got new stuff for me?
Jill looked white as a sheet when we got here.
Is it business or pleasure?
Is irrepressible the word? That girl doesn't let anything get her down, that's for certain.
Quite the opposite.
In fact, she's got a way of making every bugger else get up and dance to her tune.
Like father, like daughter.
I'd say it ran in the blood if I didn't know better. Can't wait to see what kind of queer contraption she comes up with next, so long as she doesn't try and rope me into building it for her. Fair enough.
Coin purse weighing you down?
Okay, nothing. Ooh. Hunter's waistcloth is garbage in comparison. It's better than what I got at the moment. And
I'll be here.
until I can find one of those other things, have to do.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. Finished, are you?
Back, are ya?
Yep.
Summer storm, that one.
Rolls in when you least expect it, soaking you to your skin and leaving you wringing your britches. Just like her old man. Keeps us on our toes, though.
What do you want?
Grindstone. The 11 bolt earth shard meteorite. Alright. It's better than what I got.
Should last you a good while.
It's garbage. Can't make that yet. Need Earthen's Fury to pick it up. Well, I don't know where I get Earthen Fury. Oh wait, that's to make that. Go to reinforce. Oh, I still need Earthen Fury. Damn it.
Bring me the materials, and I'll think about it. Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff. That it? Fine.
Damn it.
It's all right. Sid has nothing to fear from Cooper.
Let's go talk to the firecracker over here.
How's it coming along? You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
But I want to help Miss Mididol with her experiment. You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Arthur's Rest.
That's brilliant! Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Breath of Earth reduces wind-up cooldown.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Okay, we have side quests again. Got one there and one over there.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest, Sid?
Oh, no rest for the weary. I can't go in there without... Let's go do this one first then.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
Don't worry.
We'll both rest easy.
Well, as cheerful as this game's been on all of its side quests, I'm sure they're fine.
I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Yeah,
Slavers don't
just right over here.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet. They're trying to get into the carriage.
It's over.
Can't see. And dead. Yeah, that block is phenomenal. Because it seems like you can throw it up even if you're in the middle of like a combination and stuff. Where like the dodge, it seems like you gotta always finish the animation before it'll dodge. Being able to just throw up that shield instantly is quite nice.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
My team needs proper medical attention.
Why risk your lives to free the likes of us? What could you possibly gain?
Well, it's not really about gaining anything, but... Alright. So, we got that done. Well, mostly done. Just gotta go talk to the person here. This should put me over my 295 threshold I need to get my one item.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will.
Yeah, stop second guessing yourself. Okay, so that's that done. Let's grab my item.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Yeah.
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
See, not long ago I was accosted by footpads as I walked the gilded path and would have perished alone in the desert had not the Cursebreakers come to my aid. I owe them my life. May this token serve them serve them well. Jesus. Dire Wolf Jess.
Here you are.
Now I need 350, so I need 45 more.
All done?
Yep. What is the thing I just got? Increased combo damage by 5%. Alright. Well, I can't get this other quest until I open the door, so...
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
Possibly. Okay, what do you want?
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but here as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
You don't need me to answer that. You know full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential. And we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Who the hell needs painkillers to remove a splinter? Jesus Christ.
Just tell me what you need.
I get his point, though.
Oh, thank you. No one knows herb lore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Oh, it's easy to find if you know where to look. Well, guess what? That's everything. Everything is easier to find if you know where to look. Jesus.
I'm feeling a lot better, thanks to Taya's remedies. But she insists I rest.
Yes, you rest. Today, Clive visited the infirmary to have me dress a laceration on his left forearm. I cleaned and stitched the wound and instructed him to rest the arm so it could heal, but not an hour later, he was leaving on another mission. This must be the 100th time he's disobeyed my instructions. The next time he comes to me for treatment, I'm tying him to the bed. Alright. Let's go over here and get these leaves.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. This might take a while.
Can't see. I don't know if picking that move. I mean, it seems to be decent, but I can't fucking see. There's a 1.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers.
And a 2.
I hope it's the right one.
And last one.
Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this'll put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Alright. That was easy enough.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Nope. Not at all.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you. Which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly.
Slap him, Clive.
Sorry. I'm still terrified. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a physicist's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
Piece of cake.
Damn
Anything
the
to say?
bastard who thought to mix branding ink with the foulest poison known to man. Since then, bearers have only ever had two choices. Court the crystal's curse in service of their masters, or defy the brand and suffer the wyvern's wrath. Either way, it's an agonizing death.
That's rough. And fucked up. Need more monsters. Nope.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Of course.
Now,
every
the annals do not
beastly
state it
wolf
explicitly,
people named Fenrir.
but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're
Yeah,
right.
that makes sense.
If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
What the fuck?
There you are!
Oh, Jesus
I've been
Christ.
looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Or you could just go up and introduce yourself. Sometime later.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Sure.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
I have a feeling she's gonna eventually get this airship we're in working again.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest. And work in earnest we shall.
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return. Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Sure.
I wish Miss Midador would let us help her with her dungeoneering. I wonder what she's going to dungeoneer.
Doesn't look like there's any new quests or anything.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of her.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Right?
Would that be a problem?
Just gonna stare
Do
at
you
her
know,
until she gets
Clive,
it done?
I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Now who? Jesus Christ, people are showing up left and right. Yeah, great. Oh, it's our uncle. All right.
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favorite uncle is here!
He's such a fucking weirdo, but he just, I don't know. He's in such a good mood, you can't not also be in a good mood. Pretty much he's the older male version of Mid. Seat of the Imperial Court.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Jesus Christ.
Still,
She
we must
fucking annoys
insist
me.
on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
I like how he's just side-eyeing them.
Let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Wow. This king's a
Your
dick.
Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built.
This guy's a piece of shit.
The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
How's this guy's obsession with that flower?
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp.
You're the dominant
my
of
orders.
Bahamut. Just kill this dude.
If that is your wish, your radiance, I shall depart at once.
Musto. Don't you fucking smirk. God, I hate her.
May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
How is that bitch getting everywhere? So with Titan, with fucking Walud, now she's over here.
The Litlins have been up to their
There's just one thing after another around here.
Ah, my dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
Fucking Gav. His response.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Coco withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
Oh Jesus, the map is definitely getting more and more blighted.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Walud? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
Yeah, she's smart.
So it was the Waludas who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Here for another of my lectures. Lord Byron Rosfield.
The 7 High Houses, protector of Port Isolde, and your uncle no
I
less.
heard tell.
He was an adventurous soul, and journeying alone to the secret lair of the villainous Sid the Outlaw would certainly seem to give truth to such rumors. He'll make a valuable ally, and a generous one, I hope, and his connections among the nobility will surely prove
Why?
useful. Perhaps we will soon be inviting the heads of the remaining high houses to a grand soiree here in the hideaway. I must practice my steps. Sure.
What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here.
Daughter of Sid. Okay, so she really is, yeah. She's Sid's daughter. Huh. I thought Vivian was. Daughter of Sid and student of engineering at the university from a young age, Mid showed the same passion for invention as her father, and even greater aptitude. She's well versed in secrets of modern fallen technology, as any scholar of the twins, and means to put that knowledge to use in service of the hideaway. Sidolphus Telemon. Mididol. Alright. Like I said, that makes sense. For some reason, I was thinking it was her. Oh, I guess they don't have the same skin color. She's a lot more tan. For some reason, I was thinking he was a lot tanner than he was. Alright. I was wrong. Thought she was the daughter, but Mid is. Then we have... Jesus. Don't like him. Oh. Okay, so her kid is this guy's son. I thought it was Barnabas's son. Because I thought she was with Barnabas for a while. Oh, I think this is the guy that took Kupka as well. I think he's the one that came in there. I thought it might have been him. But it wasn't. It was definitely him. Alright. Interesting.
One must understand one's place in the world.
Alright. Hey, how's it going, Diggs? Hope you're having a good day or night.
Workshop, I hear.
Oops.
With a little help.
Let's see. I don't see anything new.
Sid, of course.
Of course.
Alright, Otto, let's go.
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble
Maybe
on the way,
don't take Jill this
you
time.
ask
Let her
for
rest.
Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Maybe.
I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav,
I
Otto,
like Gav.
I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
What's wrong, Gav?
It's this gold your uncle gave us. Are you sure it's all right for us to take it?
My uncle isn't easily refused. Especially where dispersing his wealth is concerned.
But 2,000 talents. I don't even know how much that is in Gil.
It's the price of a quayside mansion in the Crystalline Dominion. He sold one to fund our endeavor. He was hoping to part with it anyway, what with war brewing in the region. And, luckily for him, a Sambraquan noble was willing to pay over the odds for a foothold in the Holy Emperor's neighborhood.
But still, 2,000 talents? I mean, is it normal for nobles to give away that kind of money?
It's normal for my uncle.
Fuck me. Oh, the other half live, eh?
Well, now that we've got a few gills to rub together, do you think it'd be all right if I splashed out on a few bottles of Lost Wing's finest?
Here, leave some for the rest of us, Otto. If he's filling his cellar, I'm filling our larder, starting with a barrel of the best salt-cured northern salmon.
I'll leave you to decide how best to use it. Just don't spend it all at once, all right?
Right? Bunch of jackasses. What about my potions? Am I good on potions? Okay, I am. Let's go talk to Jill first.
I'm fine, Clive, really. I just need some rest.
Alright, you rest.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Okay, this is a new place. The Dalmatian Republic.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Jesus, this is huge. Alright. Let's get looking and fighting.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
Stay down.
I didn't realize he was gonna fight with me.
Garuda!
Alright. Let's get back to going around the outskirts. Make sure I don't miss any chests.
Garuda!
Rosaria's finest!
There's chest. Mithril belt. Highly doubt that'll be better than what I got. Nope. Not even close.
I can't see a thing.
Come, Clive! Let us turn back before we lose our way!
It's over.
And he is dead.
Quietly now.
You're finished.
I'll not be outdone.
Nothing? Thought there would at least be a chest over here.
No holding back.
Jesus. Oh my god, just kill this thing.
I needed that. Help me, boy.
Hey, it's another one of these. I still can't do anything with. Oop. Beat up these birds.
Titan! Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
That's funny. Wait, who's so out? Okay.
Have you lost your way already, my boy? The ruins are the road to the inn.
This? Oh, it's a monster. Okay, rank B. It's not too bad.
Well, Clive, it looks like you're gonna need me big as hard.
Ow. Can't see. shit, I accidentally used my high potion. I didn't want to. Okay, good to know. I can't block that one.
Too slow.
Jesus. Oops. Jesus. Okay. That was a little tougher. Not too bad once I got the... Hey, Scarletite.
It should have stayed in its shell.
Used more heals than I would have liked. Let's see, nothing over here. Kinda curious. Do they let me? Okay. They do. Let's see. Because I can just go straight across. So yeah, let's go back to the hideaway and make my piece of gear.
Who's this blue blood?
Is it business or pleasure? Go on then.
Get some more potions.
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Am I?
Back, are you?
Yep.
So, what'll it be?
I want you to make me... We have the belt. It's the bracers that I want.
Should last you a good while.
And I can't upgrade
Anything
any of
else?
that. Whoa, we got really good bracers now.
Sid's going to find Cooker.
Yes, yes I am.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Yeah, beat the turtle. Okay, fair enough. Wasn't enough for this, right?
Oh, I wasn't
So I
expecting
think I
you
needed
back
a
so
lot.
soon. Come to claim your just desserts.
Oh, I only need 10 more. Okay,
Best of luck
it's
out
not
there,
as much
Sid.
as I thought I needed. There. Now I can go in the middle here, straight across. So we already did the top half. Shit. Didn't actually mean to do that.
You're finished.
Okay. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Buttons, technically. There we go. Not there yet.
Stay down. Enough.
Item in here. Oh, potion. think we fought those dogs before. Need to fight them again.
You shall taste my axe. You're finished. Rosaria's finest.
Let's see. Did I fight that one? Yeah, we'll go kick its ass.
There's a good boy.
Jesus.
Nice try.
There we go. I don't like the fire ones. I like the diving ones. Now that I have the shield. Diving ones are super easy now. Oh.
To me, flames! Farewell.
Alright. God damn. Yeah, there's some water down there. Oh.
I'd be worried for a moment there.
Checking these runes a bit. Oh. Okay. Guess we'll check up here. This is where I thought the marker was to begin with for my quest.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the inn?
Okay. Wasn't anything in there. Oh, see stuff over here.
Waken!
Okay. And over there. I have to go all the way around. It's gonna be a little annoying. Yep. Yes, I do. I gotta go all the way around. I'm gonna use the cookbook because I already came through here anyways. It's gonna be a no-nothing item. We're gonna worry about it right now.
You deserve a rest. It doesn't look like anything on the outskirts.
Traitor! Enough!
Hey, leveled up. Grab this item. Put him on the cart. Let's see what's down here. Didn't mean to actually come down here, but
Stay down!
Work, my boy.
if you say so.
Maruna!
Right? All dead.
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Makes sense, why not? Run around in a desert.
Look, there.
Black shields.
Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair.
Oh,
Our
never mind.
Luda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Oh. Must be Joshua's here.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
That's a thick door. We really don't need to watch her walk all the way down the hallway, all the way down the stairs to ask for some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead Skim, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Great. Good job. Uncle and his loud mouth.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Come on, help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on.
Friend.
Frickin' guy. What the hell?
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
What the hell?
Yato, take him.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Farewell!
Oh, we completely destroyed the inside of this inn.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Hey, your brother and uncle are downstairs.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Then again, I mean, she probably doesn't know that it's his brother and uncle.
Clive? What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Jesus. It's gotta be super hot walking around the desert with all that armor and clothes.
Where are you?
Well, if we didn't know where to find Kupka before, we do. Now.
The Rawlers said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Finest fabrics, fresh
True.
from the capital.
I also want to look around, see if there's anything for me to take.
And banging about before. Some out-of-towners picked a fight with the guard, I heard. Got cracked skulls for their trouble.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty.
Oh, there's a chest here. 2 goblin coins. Damn it. Yeah, let's just keep looking around up here.
I need a drink.
Fucking men of the wrong.
Another quest. Or chest.
1,000 gil for a meal. It's all the fault of this blasted war. The moment they find out you're from the...
Your arms are like iron. Are all your muscles so hard?
See
Weights and
anything?
butts! Holes in
Like meat and dog.
Once you go flat.
Yes, they're quite sought after.
The inn's a mess of blood-soaked splinters, thanks to you.
Alright. So can't
Another
go.
fight, is it?
Sorry, but the master's not here at the moment. All orders have to go through him.
Butter in that furnace, did it stoked?
Right away.
Clumsy lout. If anything's done...
Forgive me, my...
Boy, but is this not the way we came? Drake's Fang is to the south. 'Tis meet that you should wish to explore the world a little, but pray take pity on my poor feet.
Oh, sorry, Uncle. We're looking around. Oh, you jerk, sidestepping me.
Waken wins! Ah!
Let's see. Nothing.
Turn around, friend. There's nothing back there but a pack of bloodthirsty.
Fair enough.
Farewell.
It's a lot of like little crystal shards. I cannot get up there. All right. Just head back over here, I guess. That works out. Man, there hasn't been a whole hell of a lot in this desert. Alright. Guess we just go back in and go down the other way. There was jack shit out here.
My carpets have bright.
It would make
the
a
juiciest
needed
meat
to
for
a silken.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Well, we're probably not going that way.
They've closed the road, and it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Wait, I think I already searched over here, so yeah, let's just talk to the people.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Yeah.
Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Well, kind of hard to say she runs the town if somebody hasn't even heard of her.
Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Let's see. Platinum sword is worse. 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 Breath of lightning. Meteorite. Sure.
Here you are.
Sure.
An excellent choice.
Let's see, we can sell
Pleasure
that.
trading with you.
That.
Anything else I can take off your hands? Pleasure trading with you.
Thank you kindly. Anything else I can take off your hands? Fare you well.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Ah, there's a chest hiding. The whole goblin coin.
Sweet incense, wax candles.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Probably
Only
not.
as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
It's over! Titan!
That's what you guys get.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
to the Lock of Leisure.
Why does everybody always got to get their ass kicked before they just cooperate?
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be transformed.
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
Sure,
See that he
sure.
gets it.
Don't make me beat your ass again. Give me attitude, dude.
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
What are you gonna do? We already kicked your ass. He stands in the way like he's a big shot.
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Well, I already found a card of crystals.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
I already know where to go.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Oh, I have to question people. Why do I have to question people? I already know where I'm going.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Fair enough.
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Do you have a moment?
Should. All he's doing is staring at Cookville.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer. Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now. Oh.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
But... Finish
Thank
the
you.
sentence.
I'll go and fetch him.
Or don't. That's fine.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Are you now?
Maybe I should check doors. Oh, okay.
I need a drink.
Fucking men of the wrong.
Okay, where the hell is he then? There we are.
Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my
500,000 only? Jesus.
What did you discover?
Rich do really live
The
different.
crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Sounds like a
That
plan.
preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
Be a little
Perfect
petty.
place for a spot
I
of
like
double
it.
dealing.
I trust I can count on your support if things turn sour.
Of course.
Of course.
What was all that crap?
And I know exactly where to go.
Let's go.
Jesus, this Koko's cooking. Why's he get to be in the lead?
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle.
Good! I'm just getting warmed up.
Farewell.
Wait, who's healing? There he is. How was that?
Soil and stone. It's over.
Easy.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
The whole
Long enough
time.
to witness your uncle's
Oh.
sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Sometime later. Of course.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not?
Yep.
To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Double the...
Or
Here,
uncle.
Wear this.
Desert Rose.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubo.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia Lostelan. Tu Isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
I see have multiple.
Clive,
Oh.
you and I...
Have more in common than you might think. Not only are we both masters of the blade and devilishly handsome to boot, but we are both the second people to bear our respective names.
What?
You didn't think Rosina Delamille was my own invention, did you? It was the name of my master. I inherited it from her, along with her title and her smithy. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do after all she did for me. She plucked me from the streets, put my less than nimble fingers to work making blades instead of trouble. She was to leave my life as suddenly as and unexpectedly as she entered it. Swore to follow in her footsteps, that I might change others' lives as she had mine. That is why I keep her forge alive, why I play the desert hare, why I care for the orphans of Delmil. Indeed, I had thought my obligations to Renz and Drika to be my most pressing concern, as until the infamous Sid made a surprise reappearance rather muddied the waters.
Still?
I suppose there's enough for me to go around, but do forgive me if the desert hare isn't always at your beck and call. Understandable.
Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy.
A veritable oasis with clear running water and natural hot springs. I don't doubt the people have been gathering here since long before the founding of the Republic. Since it was founded, they've been gathering in even greater numbers to serve the needs of the miners who work Drake's Fang and the soldiers who guard it. And serve them they did, lining their coffers far from the prying eyes and grasping fingers of the Republican excisemen? I don't know. Not that edicts from Rendella carry much weight in these parts. Delamil has long been something of a law unto itself. Here those with the most money or the most friends make the rules.
At least they did.
Until Kupka built that castle of his at the heart of the Mother Crystal. DeMille has been Titan's fiefdom since then. And while his men may be liberal with their coin, they are anything but in the exercising of their authority, which I'm sure I don't need to tell you is absolute.
So,
you see why those with the people's best interests at heart took it upon themselves to organize their own protection, my predecessor chief among them.
How very fitting.
that the noble soldiers of Dalmekia and Walud, partners in arms on so many battlefields, should also come partners in crime. Still, the merchants of Dema Mill will be relieved to see them brought to justice. Many have been driven almost to ruin for want of crystal. I'm sure they would all be rushing to thank you for their service. You have done them, if, of course, they had any idea what you had done. As long as we remain reliant on the power of the crystals, we leave ourselves open to such exploitation, but people are such greedy, needy creatures.
There's simply no other way.
Clive, you must bring down each and every mother crystal in the twins and put an end to the people's thoughtless dependence upon them. Do try not to disappoint. Sure.
Farewell now.
A side quest.
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Saver, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? There's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Yeah.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
My carpets have pride of place.
Needed.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Yeah, it really does.
Everything I've worked for. Ruined. All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
Sure are.
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulphur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Calm down, drama queen. I got you. After I do this other quest.
Ha! They've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Not there. Let's see. Wait, that is one over there.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now.
Oh, here it is, Hunter.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation.
Right.
Sava had been.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
That's fine.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Yeah, that's not really much of a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Oh, Jesus, I gotta go all the way over there to get to it? Jesus. You know, I might leave that quest until next time. Finish this other quest in here. I think head back to base. Because I think I have enough to get my next gift.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Just look at
And then call it a day.
the stoutest stoneware.
Or night.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Take a sniff, good
Yes,
sir.
they're quite salty.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light, meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
And he's off.
Is it true what I'm hearing? The men of the rock are carting off our prisoners.
Come on.
Yeah!
And let me guess, there will be enemies in here hounding them.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
Oops. Ran right by it.
Be safe.
Oh, I literally did.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
You want limestone?
Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up?
Wait, are they both? Oh, okay, that one's pretty close. I was gonna say, if they're both way in there, I'm just gonna leave them both till next time, but... That one's right at the entrance there.
No
or
good.
exit, technically.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
So I'll grab that real quick.
The most fragrant herbs and
fresh bread, warm from the oven.
made from the stoutest stoneware.
Sweet incense. Wax candle.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
Finally, we'll be able to get what's owed us.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door. Just look at the detail. Needed to a
Light, neat and
silken
dark.
softness.
Fresh from the yes, they're quite my carpets have pride of place.
Here you go, dude. Pick your line.
Wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching, that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
Should be. Makes the most sense. That looks like crap.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife
The edge looks
forged
like
from
shit.
the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
5, you're
That
a
sounds
liar.
like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalamil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
True.
This is just about passable. But only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
That's the way to do it. It's hard to make a knife that can please everybody.
Master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all.
No, what you should have done is made 3 different
I
knives.
had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
Yeah, great. I'll get lots of use out of that. Okay. Go back here. Accept my gift. Or I think I can accept a gift. And then call it for the night.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Oh, maybe I can't. Maybe 350 was just to extend.
I wasn't expecting you back, so.
Ah, it was. I need 410 for the next gift. 350 was just to get the next 3 to show up. Yeah, well.
Come again. I may have more for you.
You don't have anything new, right? Does not. Alright. Well, thanks everyone for hanging out and watching. Hope everybody has a good night, or day, whichever it may be. We'll talk to everybody in the next one. Later.